Hey, it's Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Hope you're having a good day today. It's uh it's late. Oh my gosh. 9:49 p.m. I had no idea it was that late. I I need to do some sketching. It's been a crazy day. Yeah, just a crazy day. And I just finished like organizing, getting some tax stuff ready. So my brain's cooked and I need to kind of get in a different state of mind before I head off to Sleepy Land. Um, yeah. So I'm going to do some sketching. Feel free to say hello in the comments, check in, and I am just going to start sketching. I have an image here I'm looking at, and we'll see where it goes. Hope you're having a great day today. Mhm. Boom. Hey, Jen, you're awesome. How are you? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. See you again for the second time. I appreciate it so much. Um, yeah, I'm just popping on and let's just do some sketching here. It's been a heck of a day, and I'm not complaining. It's just a day, right? We all have those kinds of days, and I'm just gonna get lost in sketchland for a few minutes here, just to wind down my day. And some of you might recognize what I'm sketching or what's inspiring my sketch tonight. And this is inspired from my friend Sifat and the New York Walking Show. Check him out on YouTube. And he walked across the Brooklyn Bridge tonight. And people in that chat know I'm obsessed with the bridge. I probably drive y'all insane. Um, but I really do love it so much. So this sketch here is just inspired by a walk that was on the Brooklyn Bridge, and the view I'm looking at. Actually, let me put this on screen. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So shout out to CFOT. This is a screenshot I took during his live stream today. I I'm feeling kind of like this picture today. Um, if you look, we have all the wires and the cables kind of coming into a perspective point of view. Um, I've part of my day, I felt like I was kind of in this mess of cables and wires and kind of almost like I'm being dramatic here. It's drama time. Almost like being in a cage, right? That with those wires and everything coming to that point. Let me make this bigger so you can really see what I'm saying. Boom. Right? Just kind of that feeling of being in all those cables. So kind of resonating with that today. And then, but the good thing is also, if you look beyond the path, you continue down the walkway, you have this incredible, beautiful, dramatic New York City skyline. You can see the One World Trade Center on the left, and along with the Frank Gehry building, which is cool. So beyond the bridge, keep on going straight ahead, moving forward. There's a really amazing destination. So it's kind of like life. Sometimes we're stuck in that on that path, or I shouldn't say stuck. We're going down that path, that journey, and sometimes there are parts of that journey that feel enclosed. Things coming at you, right? Kind of uh, trapped. But then you keep moving forward, making progress, and you will get to that goal, that destination, that place, that feeling, that dream, whatever it is on the other side. So that's why I kind of resonating with this image tonight. So let me go back and keep sketching it a little bit here. We'll see where it takes us. Perfect picture. Yeah, it is. It's a great well, I'm not gonna say it's a. I was just lucky to take screenshots, so I can't take really credit for it. But yeah, it is a perfect picture for summing up what how my day went today. So sketching for me is kind of it's like it's journaling. Some people like to journal in words. Some people like to journal in pictures and sketching, and that's kind of what I do. And sometimes it's a combination of pictures and words. And I just love drawing perspective views here. I'm gonna break out some color because although we're in this kind of cage of cables and wires, there's that brightness on the other side. So I got to add some life and some color, uh, life and color to what I'm sketching here. So this view is as we're headed towards Manhattan, almost to the end of the bridge. So it's not the typical view I sketch where you know, like this view here. Somewhere in here. I know I have a Brooklyn Bridge in here somewhere, don't I? Egads, I don't? That's crazy. No, here. So this is kind of the typical view I do looking at the structure of the bridge in the distance. This one's not going to have, it's not going to have the iconic arches. So it's sometimes, even though I sketch the same subject a lot of times, I'm looking at it from different perspectives. And that's another kind of life lesson. We need to look at things from different perspectives. I'm going deep. I'm going deep on this Tuesday night. And I have to be honest with you, I am actually feeling 100% better than when I started. I was tired. My brain was so tired from paperwork in the day. And I am just feeling more chill, more relaxed, and like I'll have a good night's sleep. All right, cool. Let's throw down some color. We're going to draw some planks. So here's a cool way to do perspective. Everything's kind of coming back to a point. But when I sketch the planks of the bridge, notice what I do with the spacing. So if you see what I did there, I have it, the spacing is kind of wider here and it gets closer as we go to the back. That helps create that sense of depth. All right, let's break out some markers. We're going to sharpen creative markers here. And I know it's almost 10. I didn't realize what time it was. I've been doing that paperwork stuff for a while. All right, creative markers. Boom. We're just going to pull a bunch out here. And we're just going to add some color and have some fun. I don't know. I'm just grabbing here. We'll see what we use. Feel free to say hello. All right. I'll just throw down some colors, guys. Actually, I am feeling yellow. Red. Where's red? Red, red, red. Excuse me. I'm going to emphasize these diagonal kind of cables we have going here. I'm actually sketching on a larger sheet of paper than I normally do. This is 14 by 11, 11 by 14. So it's a pretty big piece of paper. Have a great night. Take care. Appreciate it. Be well. All right, I'm going to grab let's take out a black creative marker. Let's see what color. Let's grab this color. All right, I'm going to break out a Sharpie. Do I want to use a Sharpie or... I'm just trying to grab and go with what I have here. All right, I'm just going to stick with this. I'm looking for it here. Here we go. I think I'm going to bring out this kind of brown sepia color pen. I want to pull out these railings. So let me try this red pen. There you go. I just want to pull these lines out a little bit. So maybe in the distance, we just have the Freedom Tower here, a little off center. All right, I'm going to wrap in a minute here. This is fun. So I'm just throwing some colors down, quick sketch. Um, yeah, just playing around, and that's what it's about. Just kind of playing around and winding down, winding my brain down before I go to bed. And I'm having fun. It's all about just kind of throwing some lines down, throwing some color down. Nothing more, nothing less. And seeing what happens. Hey, Sue, great to see you. Hope all's well. It's always great seeing you. So this was a fun kind of just to throw some lines down on here. Is it amazing? No. Is this something I would probably put out there? Would anybody want to buy it? Probably not. And that's not the point. The point is the act of creativity. The act of creativity is so powerful on so many levels. And yeah, I feel like I'm such a different place than when I started, 15 minutes ago. It was fun, and also fun just kind of playing around with this hot press watercolor paper. If I had a watercolor, I do have watercolor here, but maybe next time I'll throw down some colors on top of it and we'll mod it, but I can't leave without throwing some pink on it. Let's throw some pink down. Sue, it is always great to see you. Hope all's well. I love your artwork. Your teacups are. I have no words to describe them. To be honest with you, they're just beautiful. So kudos to you, my friend, and you are an amazing example of persistence, practice, patience, and look at the results that you are creating with your flowers and your teacups. So amazing, so inspiring, and I appreciate you. You're amazing. I miss our Inkling groups and our online Zooms, and I keep saying I'll do them, and time slips by, and I just never put it together. I need to throw down some pink on here we're just messing around, guys. This is so fun. I can see myself coming back to this sometime down the road in the future. And messing around with it, adding something on top of it, maybe watercolor or acrylic paints or something. So this is I'm not going to throw this away. Keep your scraps. Keep your scrap art around. It's always fun to come back, revisit them. Sometimes you'll add to them. I've taken old scraps and cut it up and made collages out of them. So, I gotta bring out the water. So yeah, don't trash, unless you don't have room. But I have a file drawer over here with all kinds of scraps in it. One thing I don't have is, oh yeah. That's right, Sue. Taking the advice of our dear creative friend, Mr. Rue, and staying behind him, yeah, I love that. You're a great example of that. I'll have to I'm not going to say it because I don't do it. I was going to say I need to put together a Zoom. Maybe a Friday night. Sometimes I go into the city Saturdays, so Saturday nights are kind of tired sometimes. Maybe a Friday night would work. Sue, I forget the time difference. You're ahead of me, I think. So would a Friday night my time? I don't know, like 8 o'clock p.m. my time work. Let me know. Um, all right. Here's my favorite thing about tonight's what we did here. I always like to pull out something I love that happened. I'm loving the colors happening right. I'm going to zoom in. Actually, I don't even have to, I can just move the camera. Love the colors happening right here at the top. Let's zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Just move, move, move. I'm loving the colors. I always love this neon pink. I'm sorry, this isn't neon pink. Kind of is, but it's called Reflex Rose. I love that. Or neon pink on top of either orange or yellow. For me, the color combination that's happening right in this teeny tiny top is really cool. So the last 20 minutes was worth it for me for a few reasons. One, just to change my state of brainness, from a meh, kind of place to a I can breathe, relax, and go to bed place. So that changed. And it was worth it for me to get some lines down on paper to kind of capture a feeling and a vibe, to kind of document my day. So I felt like I was trapped in this cage, these wires, for a good part of the day. And the Brooklyn Bridge perspective of those cables kind of relates to that. And then with a view or a distance, a goal ahead of me, a better place, a place of beauty at the end of that bridge. So the destination, right? So this is kind of just a journal entry of my day and kind of what I was feeling. Pretty cool. Friday night your time would be Saturday morning here. Perfect. Oh, that is good. I will. Let's see. I will put a message out and see if anybody is around this Friday. First, I have to make sure I have Zoom still. I haven't Zoomed in a while. Let me see if I have Zoom. So if not this Friday, well, I'll let you know. But thank you. The pink has to be your signature color. Thank you for a reminder of the restorative power of creating. Ooh, I love that. So well said. Thank you so much. You are welcome. And yes, I do love that pink. And the reason I love the pink color is because it takes courage, it takes guts to throw neon pink down on sketches. So it's just a way of me continuing and to build what I like to call creative confidence and just throwing things out there without fear of judgment or rejection or comparison. I guess that's judgment, maybe. So it's one of the reasons I just love throwing that pink on there. Kind of reps that. Nervous comedian, thank you. No pressure, no pressure. That's right. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up because it's way past my bedtime. Thank you so much, Sue. I appreciate you. Thank you for your inspiration. And Sue, yesterday on my live stream, I was going through one of my journals here, portfolio, and I have that incredible building that you sketched, and I believe it was one of your grandfather's buildings that he designed. And I saw that yesterday, and it lit my heart up. So thank you so much. You take care. Be well, my friend. Jen, thank you for being on YouTube. I appreciate you tuning in. That was fun. Thank you so much. And for anybody ninja watching, it's always great to see you out there as well. Thank you for your time, and we'll be back. I got me some school tomorrow, guys. I got to be freshened up, ready to go. Until we meet again, sketch boldly, live creatively. I almost forgot my ending. Sketch boldly, live creatively, and inspire endlessly. See you soon.